YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some easy, lazy trading methods slash investments you can be doing at the moment. We'll be looking at the crazy evolution that came out today on this game, and we'll be looking at some more team of the season leaks and expected content in the next couple days. But before we get into all that, we got to talk about content today on Tuesday.
If you want to have millions of coins in eafc like me, go to u7buy.com for cheap, fast, and reliable coins. Make sure you use code TOTW at checkout to get 6% off your order. Link is in the description down below.
Content today on Tuesday was actually pretty solid. We got 2 player SBCs, an upgrade SBC, and we got a brand new evolution. Let's start off with the player SBCs. I only noticed one of these at first, but after I ended the stream, I saw that there were actually 2 players that came out. We got Mickey Van de Ven and Philip Billing. Philip Billing, solid looking card. I could have sworn this guy came out the other day. I'm pretty sure, you know what? He may have actually came out the other day and I'm losing it. I don't know. But I saw Foot Scoreboard. They tweeted it out saying this was the SBC. Holy 6'6". Am I thinking of someone else that got an SBC? I think I might be thinking about Kamara. I'm thinking about Kamara. Okay. Yes. Philip Billing today. 6'6". I didn't know he was that big. Philip Billing and Van de Ven, they're both about 67,000 coins. 5-star week for 4-star skills. I actually might do this SBC just to try out the card. I mean, 6'6", he's not that expensive. Wow. 2 squads, 82, 85. And then for Van de Ven, it is just 1 squad. It's just an 86 overall squad with a team of the week requirement. Looking at Van de Ven as well, we were thinking he'd get a team of the week. Now that he got this SBC, I don't think it's going to come out. I don't see them giving him an SBC and then a team of the week back-to-back days. It's just not going to happen. But Aerial Playstyle Plus is awesome. That's great for a defender. You want that. Now, you're going to look at it and be like, this kind of just clicked in my head. You're going to look at it and be like, why would they give a center back Power Shot Plus? That makes no sense. It's actually kind of cool. The goal that he scored was a rocket. He scored an absolute missile. So they gave him Power Shot Plus. That just kind of clicked in my head. That's pretty sick, actually. So not a terrible card. He can play left back as well. And I think at left back or at center back, he's going to be solid. He's 6'4", and he's got the pace. He's got the size. He's got the strength. If you want to play him at center back, I'm thinking I'd maybe prefer him at left back just because I don't like those work rates. High, medium work rates on a center back, I don't really like too much. But meta-wise, the way meta is at the moment, to have someone 6'4" at left back with Aerial Playstyle Plus might be decent. So those were the 2 player SBCs of the day. We also got the 88 plus campaign player pick. We knew this was coming. It comes every single Tuesday. I don't care about this SBC. Let's talk about the evolution. Holy crap, guys. You can make so many coins if you are on the game at Content Drop. I was live at Content Drop. I told you guys, cards are going to rise. It's been really good trading with evolutions at Content Drop, by the way, because the leaks haven't really been there as much as we have seen previously. And what I mean by that is we're not seeing too many cards like going up a ridiculous amount before content. Like these Golasso icons, I didn't see any of them really rising a crazy amount before content. Whoever had the leak, Foot Police tweeted out. He said, hey, we're getting an icon evolution probably coming today. And before content drop, if you looked at icons on the game, they were all up in price. I mean, it was crazy. A bunch of icons before content drop were up. Look at this Eto from 93k all the way up to 172,000 coins. Guess what? Dude didn't even fit the evolution. So I don't know what was going on here. Someone had a wrong leak, or I'm really not sure what people were thinking. Especially, guys, if you ever have a card, you ever try to trade a card based off of an Evo, always sell before the Evo actually comes out. Because 1, maybe the Evo doesn't come out. Or 2, the player doesn't even fit the evolution. And as you can see here, if someone bought up here at 170 and then sold down here at 90k, that just sucks. Don't make that mistake. But back to this evolution. It's really cool. I'm actually going to go to Footbin so I can show you guys. So one of the big standouts, some of the big standouts for this evolution, it's really just the defenders slash midfielders that look the best. You can do Lineker, but Lineker is garbage. It's not a card you really care about. Cole is a pretty cool one. I think some of the big standouts, one is Essien. You put Essien into this, he gets 91 pace, 92 shooting, 94 physical. It's a really solid looking card. People were maybe somewhat on the fence about his SBC, but now it's a free evolution. It's a free evolution. So now that you can put this SBC into a free evolution and you get a card that looks like that, it's incredible. So that's one of the top ones. Another one, I mean, Desai, it's all the defenders. Desai, Xabi Alonso is decent. Sol Campbell. I traded with Sol Campbell and Vidic. I do want to mention Vidic is very similar to his better version. If this is the upgrade on Vidic, his 91, the lower version goes to a 92. That's what his stats look like. Compare it to his better version. It's very similar. It's very, very close. And the better version of Vidic is 500k. Before this Evo came out, I think he was around 600. Let me just double check that. He was 590,000 coins. The evolution came out. He dropped all the way down. Dang, he dropped down to 460. A little bit of a rebound right now, but it's very similar. And you just have to pay 60,000 coins for this card and put it into a free evolution. We made coins with this though. Back to like the whole making coins part. If you're quick at content drop, I was immediately like, hey, these cards are going to rise. This is a free evolution, especially when it's a free evolution. Cards do very good, but you need to be quick. You have to be very fast. I do not hold players whenever a new evolution comes out and you see cards rise. I never hold. I sell very quickly. This Campbell, 480,000 coins. I bought him for 340. Let's look at his card. He's back down in price, 330k. You'll see a little bit of a spike here. Little bit of a spike. I mean, it's a big spike, but he was over 500k. This Campbell was like 550 at one point. It's very fast. You need to understand when you're buying an evolution like this, like a trade, a bunch of people are buying the card up. At some point, it's going to hit a peak, and when it hits that peak, everybody lists their card, and it's undercut, and the card drops in price fast. So I sold my Sol Campbell when he was going up in price. He broke 500k. He was 550. I was like, I'm not going to get caught out in this drop. I listed mine for 480, got my sale. There were a lot of sales around like 450, 460, 470, 480. So I was happy with that, made over 100k. And then Vidic, this was another card I called out. He was 47k, went all the way up to like 57, 56k. I bought mine for 56k, sold at 86. I sold a little low. He went all the way to 100. But he's right back down in price. If we look at this Vidic, I bought for 56, and he's right back down at 61, 64. So you got to be quick when you do these trades. I'm live on Twitch every single day at Content Drop. If you guys want to be there, you want to try to make coins at Content Drop every day, Twitch, description down below, join the live streams. It's really easy at Content Drop. If a good SBC, if a good evolution comes out, it's really easy to make coins if you are fast. There were a lot of people. I think Dylan had around like 3 million coins or something like that. He bought a bunch of Ashley Coles and he made 400,000 coins in like 5 minutes on Ashley Cole. So that was a great day today for trading. That was the new Evo. I want to mention as well before we go into like the market and some of the investments, you guys can see I'm selling my fantasy cards. We've been talking about Road to the Final. UCL returning. Guys, what a day of Champions League football. I mean, it was incredible. As a neutral, you must have loved it. Real Madrid versus Man City. 3-3. I think XG-wise, it was like 0.88 XG, 0.76 XG for the entire game for each team. And they scored 3 goals each. It was incredible. The Arsenal game 2-2. It was a good watch as an Arsenal fan. A little disappointing. I thought we should have won it, but good game. Incredible day, and hopefully tomorrow we'll match it. If you guys didn't watch any of the games, I highly recommend you watch the highlights on YouTube. It was amazing. Great watch. Now, Market, what's going on? We're going to head over to Footbin. We talked about it. Market just kind of dropping every single day. It's as simple as that. As we get closer to team of the season, expect the market to drop. Talked about Mbappe yesterday, how he was 650 the other day, and then he was 600K. And guess what? Today, he's all the way down at 550K now. So stuff just keeps going down. He's down pretty much another 50,000 coins, right? Was it Monday? He was, yeah. So yesterday's video, we talked about it. He was 600K. Now in today's video, he's 550K. If you guys haven't noticed yet, I keep saying it. This market is going to keep dropping every single day. If you have tradable players in your team, you're going to lose coins. It's as simple as that. Stuff keeps dropping. There's some out of pack specials. Obviously, you can see some fluctuations. Maybe some Premier League cards are up in price because of that Van de Ven, because of the billing. Maybe some links there. I know Rick joined my stream. He said, hey, potentially Pedro Porro. Let's see. Did Pedro Porro go up because of Van de Ven today? 100%. He was down at 37K. Now he's up at 44K. So obviously there are some movements where you'll see some cards go up, down. But in general, most cards are going to just keep going down in price. Fodder. Fodder's up like a tiny bit. Foot champs. No foot champs anymore. So no supply from that. So we're seeing some of this fodder go up like a tiny bit, nothing crazy. Like 85s aren't 3K anymore. They're 3,400 coins. 86s are back up at pretty much 6K. 87s, tiny bit up, nothing insane there. That's that for the lower fodder. The higher fodder is actually really freaking low. 90 overall cards are approaching the price of 89 overall cards. 89s are 22K. 90s are 23K. So that's kind of crazy. And yeah, I mean, this high fodder is just, it's insane how low it is. I mean, you have 93 Viali, who is the same price as 92 Lineker. I mean, it's, the fodder prices are ridiculous. And you guys know my take on fodder. We're looking to buy it again on Thursday, and with Team of the Season, usually we have a Team of the Season warm-up type promo where we get a bunch of SBCs, not a lot of packs being opened, all these SBCs, not a lot of supply. We should see fodder go up. FIFA 23, like every fodder rating went up in price. So I really like fodder, but I think we should wait till Thursday to buy. I will say, if you want to trade or do like a little investment, we do have this icon SBC refreshing tomorrow on Wednesday. I would not expect a crazy rise on fodder. I would not expect anything crazy on fodder at all for a rise. But I will say, if you can get some decent deals on bids, if you can pick up any of these like 87s, 88s, 86s, probably 87s and 88s, if you can try to get them for somewhat cheap on bid, and then lazy list them into content drop, I think you can make some decent coins. I know one of my mods on stream, he was doing it with Keane. He was picking up this Keane. I'll show you guys real quick. During the Arsenal game, I had a share play the entire time. I was watching the game, and he was just casually doing some trading on the side, and he was trading with this Keane. All he was doing was, I got to search him up specifically. Where do we go? Golasso Hero, correct? Yeah, all right. So he was looking at this 88 overall Keane, like, hey, he's 88 overall fodder. I'm going to pick him up, try to get him for cheap, and just lazy list him as fodder. You can see 88s, you look at his card on Footbin, he's going for about 14K. Just about that. He was picking up for like below 13. He was going like 12.5, 12.75, 13K and lazy listing for 14.5. I'd probably even try 14.75. So let's do the math there. If you can just, this is what I'm trying to say with lazy listing with the fodder going into an icon SBC refreshing tomorrow on Wednesday. It's just an easy way to casually, in a lazy way, make coins. It's lazy listing. So let's just say we list for 14.5 times 0.95. We get 13,775 coins back. So if we were buying, let's say for 13K, we are making 775 coins per card. But let's try to get for below 13,000 coins. And you're going to do that with snipes. You're going to do that with bids. And it shouldn't be too hard. You can see here a bid 10.75, although it's frozen at 50 seconds. Am I frozen in time? Okay, no, there's the bid. So you can try to get some snipes. You can try to get some bids. It shouldn't be too hard when you have prices like this on Footbin to get for 13K or less on bids or snipes. And then just lazy list, guys. It's very simple. You can do this with Keen. You can do this with gold fodder. You can do this with anything, really. You can do it with 85s. It's just buying cards for less than what they go for and listing for a little bit more than what they go for. And especially when we think this fodder, I mean, I could pick that up for 13K. You know what? I think this should be really easy actually on this Keen, looking at some of the supply. And I mean, 13K right there. If no one bids on that, I know you see 14.5 by now not selling, but going into tomorrow with an icon refreshing, I would love to lazy list a card like that. Let's say, hey, I filled my transfer list with 100 Keens like this, 188 overall cards where I'm making almost 1,000 coins per card, lazy listing into the icon. That's 100K overnight. Boom, easy. Building my coins up, paying for some of these SBCs, some of these gamble SBCs that I'm doing. So that is a little fodder update. Expect it to rise maybe a tiny bit with the icon tomorrow. But then, guys, Thursday, rival rewards. You guys know what it's like. Rival rewards brings a ton of supply. I actually should have bid on that one for 13K. Is it there still? Is it there still? No, it's not. Rival rewards, it brings so much supply. It brings a ridiculous amount of supply. I'll toss the 13K bid. And yeah, so 13K, I'm okay with that. Rival rewards, a lot of supply, stuff drops a lot. The only way you're not going to see some of this fodder come down in price on Thursday is because so many people are ready to buy fodder for team of the season. So that's the only way you're not really going to see some of this fodder drop, but I would expect it to come down. The supply it's pretty heavy. So that's the fodder situation. We're buying Thursday. If you want to sell tomorrow on Wednesday, you could definitely sell, because good chance it drops on Thursday. And then when are we really selling? Like I'm ready to buy a crap. I got over 20 mil. I'm ready to buy a crap ton of fodder Thursday. Probably going to sell it like Tuesday, Wednesday, the following week, next week. So that's the situation with fodder. That's the lazy listing update. Nothing super crazy at the moment. You guys know I'm not doing any insane flips. I did the evolution trades today. We made decent coins here, but we're not doing anything insane elsewhere because, like I said, you saw with that Mbappe, it's not something that I want to risk trying to flip some of these cards. Now, expected content. What do we got going on? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Obviously, we're getting team of the week, team of the season. Let's talk about some of those leaks. I'm going to head over to Twitter real quick so you can see this. We got some new news, and it's really interesting, and I kind of want to bring it into the evolution area as well. We talked about team of the season evolutions on the way, but this is really interesting. Team of the season plus and live team of the season. They're thinking potential showdown team of the seasons and live team of the season cards. That's going to be extremely interesting. We'll see what happens there. We've never had that with team of the season, so I'm kind of excited for that. But I want to mention something with team of the season evolutions, because we've just seen it with this Golasso promo. We had Golasso evolutions in the first set. We had the Golasso evolution for the heroes. Now, in this second set, we've just had the Golasso evolution for the icons. Now, if we're getting team of the season evolutions, are we going to get like team of the season specific evolutions where team of the season promo cards can be put into these Evos and you get a +1 on them? I just kind of wanted to mention this. When team of the season comes around, it's definitely going to be something to think about, because if we can be early and be like, hey, this card is cheap, it's fodder price, I'm going to pick up a few of them, and then maybe some sort of team of the season evolution comes out in my card that's now fodder price, fits the evolution, it goes from 20K all the way to 35,000 coins. I'm just throwing random numbers out there, but if we could maybe try to get a head start, try to get a jump on some of these potential evolutions, there's a ton of potential profit. I mean, we saw it with Vidic. He went from 46K to over 100 to around, I think he went over 100K. A lot of potential profit if we can try to predict some of this content coming out with evolutions. We can make a lot of coins there. So that's some of the team of the season leaks, team of the season plus, live team of the season, and obviously we already knew about the team of the season evolutions, but I just wanted to share that with you guys with potential investments because of that. And that is it for this video. Team of the week tomorrow. Yes, team of the week tomorrow. Rival rewards Thursday. Friday should be some sort of team of the season warm-up. I'm selling all of these fantasy cards. I only have a few left. I've been opening a ton of packs on stream. I'm trying to craft as many player picks as possible, do as many exchange SBCs. Guys, remember, if you want to do player picks, just buy 89 overall cards, put them into the exchange SBC. It's way more worth it than buying the gold commons. Trust me. If you have any questions, comment section down below. My trading Discord, my Twitch live stream description down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.